Alright, so today we're going to focus on the 300ZX a little bit. I just got the assembly and I had already replaced it, but it was falling down, so we're going to fix that.
And now another useless fact.
Hey MJ, today we're gonna do a little bit of maintenance on the Z, and then we're gonna send it off to get new turbos. Well, new to me turbos. So let's get it. This is all random Z stuff. These two we'll save for another day, but this we're gonna open today, and this one. So the first time I put this in, I replaced the bushings and I got the new kit, but we were in a hurry and I just kind of threw it in there and we put it in wrong. That's what she said. The way it's supposed to be is a boot, and then the plastic, and then the ring, and then the other boot. The bushing, ring, and then the other boot. The way I had it, I didn't have this boot in the bottom. I had it up here, and the bushing was just there, so every time that I would hit a bump, it would just
A few moments later.
This thing would just pop out. Boop. So the whole shifter would drop down. It was really weird. But now I have it. The ring is really important, so this plastic, so the bushing won't pop out. Boot, ring, bushing, boot. Once all of this is together, then you can bring in the other little one.
Oops.
It'll slide right over everything. And then we need to just slide this little ring in here. And there you go. Put this little nut on the bottom. Tie this little one up. See, this is the one that I installed last time, this big old bracket. It's got 2 bolts back there and then 2 bolts underneath. It was really hard, but everything in this car is really hard to get to. Now I'm gonna put this bolt on the bottom to put the shifter with the linkage. The little bolt that goes across to the linkage, when you're tightening it up, don't tighten it too much, because that one, then it won't go into the gears. And this used to be super loose. This is nice. How much?
Suits my clothes. Very nice. How much?
I always like to leave these bolts in so that we can see, or I remember where they go. just have to do that because then BC will get mad. Now, I did buy some red interior for this. I'll show you right now. But now that I'm looking at it, I think it's going to be too much red. I'll put it on and I'll take the originals because I wanted to get them upholstered anyways. This thing right here is broken, so I need a new one of those. You see, I had already put one red one here, which it looks okay, but with all this red, I don't know. Let's check it out. Too much red? Maybe. I found this one, it's actually suede. So, I got something in the mail. Pretty heavy. What do you think it is? So these are actually gaskets, lines, all these different type of stuff. For these these are the same stock turbos that this Z has, but one of them is smoking, and they told me that I needed a new turbo, so I got two. I'm not ready to drop $1,000 on brand new turbos, so these are lightly used. Came off a working JDM engine. So Z has another doctor appointment. got it back from the shop. They did an awesome job. Took it in on a Tuesday, had it by Friday, dropped the engine, replaced the turbos, and put it all back together. It was pretty quick. I'm not used to that kind of service. Now, the car's only been really turned on maybe 3 times. I got it in 2010, and the first time I actually drove it before I did the TT swap, and then once I did the TT swap, I haven't driven it yet. It still needs a little bit of work, and I'm not gonna drive it. The brakes still need work. There's a little oil leak, but this is only the second time it's actually been turned on since the swap. The first time was when BC was here after I did the oil pump, and then we saw that one of the turbos was smoking a lot. We thought it was seized, but let me show you. So this turbo is actually pretty good. It still spins pretty good. No shaft play. It was good. And this is the driver side one, which was the problem. It still spins freely pretty good, but I mean, it has a lot of shaft play. So glad I swapped them out. So before I turn it on for the first time or second time in about 7 or 8 years since I did this swap, I'm not gonna turn it on for a really long time because I do have that oil leak. I know what it is. It's a cracked valve cover, which is already on the way, and I'll replace that in another video. But without further ado, nice. So far, so good. Hope you enjoyed that little video on the Z. More to come for sure. I'm excited about it. Till next time, dulces.